We're currently in Chamonix, France, one of the most renowned skiing and mountaineering destinations in the world. Because it's outside of the mountaineering season, it's quite tricky to find a route to do, but I stumbled on a new Via Ferrata in this area. In case you missed the last video, yesterday I did the hardest Via Ferrata in the Chamonix area, which scarred me mentally. I'm f***ing scared shitless and left me a bit sore. My fingers are starting to cramp, making today all the more interesting. Sadly, Viv won't be joining me for the full adventure today.
Yeah, unfortunately I've injured my hip a couple of weeks ago, so I am trying to rest and recover. Especially for our next big trips. Oh, go down.
Yeah, but how are you connecting to the thing later on?
I'm going left to keep Balcon Nord.
Any words of advice?
2 clips, not 1.
Let me explain the plan for today. So now I have a 2-hour walk to the top of a cable car called Le Frigère, from where roughly the Via Ferrata is going to begin, and that as well should take me around 2 hours to complete. Chalet La Floria. You can imagine that in a sunny day you can see the whole Mont Blanc range from here. It must be a very popular hike to do when the sun's out and it's a little bit warmer. It's getting steeper now. I'm at a section with switchbacks, zigzagging up the mountain. Yes, buddy, La Flégère. But how long to La Flégère? I can see the cable cars now. It's a good sign. So the reason we came to Chamonix in the first place was to do a mountaineering course, which was 2 days ago. That course happened at the other side of the valley, on the north side, where we were pretty high up and realized that the snow is waist deep. The initial plan was to do a hike on the north side, so I quickly had to change plan and found this hike, this Via Ferrata, that's a little bit lower down. So I was expecting to see a little bit of snow, but I'm hoping that it's not gonna be too much. Looky what we have here. I believe that is Le Frigère. Wow. That's a frozen lake, I think. Cable car and the refuge. This type of section behind me is exactly what's a little bit dangerous, because you can easily slip and go all the way down the slope. So I'm just gonna have to dig some steps to go through this. Oh my god. What the hell, man? That is a lot of snow. There must have been an avalanche there as well. So this is where I'm meant to take a right turn. Not far from here is the start of the Via Ferrata, and what I'm really hoping for is that it's gonna go straight into a vertical line, because then there's not gonna be any snow on the rock or anything like that. Okay, that's promising. Those are cliffs. Don't know if you can see in the distance in the cloud. Clouds are clearing. Wow. And I found the start of the Via Ferrata. Last checks. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Time of ascent 1 hour 30. Return walk from the top 20 minutes. And this is what I'm afraid of, because I bet there's gonna be a lot of snow up there. Through here a bit, up on the cliffs, and then finishing in a massive bridge. I have to say, on a clear day, all of that would have been the Mont Blanc range. Who knows, maybe it's gonna clear up at some point. Alright, see, now it got a little bit steeper. Now I'm gonna equip. Wow, going all the way up there. Whew, droppy. Continuing through there. Oh wow, all the way up on that cliff. You gotta love the French, Italians and Swiss. This Via Ferrata, they actually recommend it to kids over 10 years old and families. Woo! Good little place to rest. This is not what you want to see. Where does this go? Oh, through here. I think first section and first cliff is done. They also have exits that you can go down in case you freak out after the first section. I just want to take a moment and say how much I appreciate Viv. She's the best wife. We came here and we had a plan to do 2 routes outside of the course that we did, and with her hip she pushed herself to do the course on Saturday even though she was in pain. Sunday and Monday she basically said, like, you know what, go and do the 2 routes that we had planned because you need to shoot the content for the YouTube channel. She completely understood. She's amazing. Viv, you are the best wife. This is a bridge, Pont du Chamonix. Nice. 1 rope at the base, two at the top. I have to say, I really hate these things. I'm trying to keep my foot centered on the wire and my arms kind of straight so my biceps don't exhaust. Alright, getting to the end. Voila! Check out the wobble. And the classic drop. I'm trying not to be too close to the edge of the rocks because the gaps in here can be really big. Poet o lettres, whatever that means. Imagine if it means something like Death Valley. Let's see if I can get up through this. Straight and slip. Round two. Oh, this is slippery. This looks like it's taking a corner over an overhang. For whoever saw the video from yesterday, let me know in the comments which one do you think was sketchier, this one or that one. I don't have the best head for heights, by the way. I always find that I have to calm myself down when there's a lot of exposure. I can get on with it, but I wouldn't say it's comfortable. And I have times where I feel that my heart rate goes so high that I just feel like I'm gonna basically puke. So that's when I have to try to get my breath back. Oh, nice. Oh, not so nice. Oh. Big section. And that is what I was dreading this whole time. Oh man. Wow, this is not. Oh. I hate these bridges. Look at that, one of these is snapped apart as well. Absolutely classic. Oh man, the wobble is real. It's these joints in the middle here as well that I have to clear with my legs so I don't trip. And I have to constantly do a controlled movement on each one. How the hell do you allow kids to do this? And with this one I don't have any damn choice but to look down at my feet where I'm stepping and at the fucking drop. It does not feel good seeing these cables snap. Let me tell you that. Why the hell am I doing these stupid bridges? I can feel the soreness from yesterday in my arms, especially on my right shoulder. Do you guys want me to tell you what the definition of insanity is? Ow, 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 cramp, shit. Let me tell you what the definition of insanity is. I really wanted to get a drone shot of me walking across the bridge. So I set up the drone. I was afraid that if I take the remote control with me and try to land it here, something's gonna mess up, like the buttons are gonna be touched or something, the touch screen, while it was in the backpack. So, you guessed it. I launched the drone from the other side, put it to the side, crossed almost halfway, absolutely shitting myself. Everything was so wobbly. Then I had to turn back. There's a point where I also gripped the middle cable with my teeth to try to stabilize myself. Went all the way back the damn thing, landed the drone, barely, because nothing's flat over there, and then went and did it again. Jesus. Now I have to go through quite a bit of snow to get out of this thing. Shit. Hopefully I don't sink. Essentially all I need to do is get myself to the cable car down there and just follow these tracks. I'm going down through this ridge of shrubs because I can't see where the escape is from this thing. I went to this bit and this is too steep to do anything. I think this is what that French lady meant. Oh my god. Wow. Went waist deep in. Whoa. Thank god I'm light. Otherwise I would be just going waist deep all the time. Oh, I mean, this is working fine. Should have done this from the beginning. Oh, this is so beautiful. I wish Viv was here so she can enjoy this as well. And from here you can also see Mur de Glace, the famous glacier that is famously retreating. This refuge back in the day would have had the best views of Mur de Glace, and no doubt this is the reason why they built it here, looking straight down there. But now it's just, at least from this side, a sad pile of rocks. Look at this day now. Wow. You wouldn't believe that this is the same day as earlier. Oh my god, look who it is!
I would run, but it hurts.